students, this is our second lecture on the transfer of technology. In the extension methodologies for transfer of technology, in this course we have to learn how to do the transfer of technology to the farmers. How we can do it, or from where the sources are there, which sources we can utilize for the transfer of good technology to the farmers. So as you see on the our first title screen, the research, extension and farmer. This is the top down methodology for the TOT, that is the transfer of technology. Means the research is developed by the university, research institutions. These are handed or given to the extension methods. By using the extension methods, the extension workers give this technology to the farmers, and farmers utilize it, analyze it in their farms, and after the observation of the benefits of the technology, they are giving the feedback to the extension worker about the technology, whether it is a good reply or good feedback or bad feedback about it, about the technology, whether they accepted or rejected that technology in future, that the feedback they will give. And again the same feedback given to the research team or extension workers has to do this work and analyze the whatever the feedback has given by the farmers in their regions, and they has to hand over this feedback of the technology to the researchers team, and that researchers team again confirm about it, where is the lacunas find out by the farmers in their location. So on site locations, what the problems are there, these are the different. So the TOT is always not the similar for the every region, for the every state and for the every country. So the TOT is always having the different views and different activities we have to apply as per the region wise and as per the country wise. So here we will see the next, what is the definition of the technology transfer. So the technology transfer is the a type of movement from one person to another person. Whenever we share our ideas, our skills, our organizations have given sometimes sharing, and these values and capitals if we share, that is the transfer is there. But whenever you are transferring the technology and knowledge based skills, that we can say as a technology transfer. So that information or that definition is given by the Littleman and Peksha in 1997. So this is always done from the generation to other receiving sites. Next one, it is the process of transferring skills, knowledge, technologies, methods of manufacturing facilities among the governments and universe or universities, whatever they are developed in their institutions. So in the second definition, that is transfer of technology is always utilizes the skills, knowledges, technologies, methods which we are utilizing for the formation of new ideas, formation or creation of the new methods. So with these methods our time will be utilized less. Next, our more activities, hazardous activities are there, we can carefully handle it, and that we are using the technology. So these different technologies are there for the benefits of the utilizers or benefits of the consumers. So in terms of our agriculture field, we have the pesticides, we have the insecticides, but there are some control measures are there for the crops, and at the same time as a human being we have to take care of our health also. So what the measures and control measures are there to care insects and pests on the crops. Likewise, at the time of handling of these pesticides, what care should be taken by the anyone farmer, that also given with the same leaflet. So this leaflet we can say it is a method of the extension which on which the material is printed and given to the farmer in the different languages. So, the which one is the popular language? Farmer will read it and utilize the knowledge and perform in the field. So, this is always given by the that government, universities and other institutions which are providing the technology. Similarly, they are providing the how to use it. So, the next meaning of the agriculture technology. So, agriculture technology is the tool and the machineries which are primarily used in our farm, that we can say as agriculture technology. So, what are there? Plows are there, threshers, irrigation systems are there. So, these are the agriculture technology we daily used. These forms of technology which are rarely and regularly used for the modern settings of the farming activities. It required the powered engines, it requires the power tractors, it requires the different threshers. So, these technologies regularly we are using in our agriculture era. Now, we will see how the technology transfers are related to the our agriculture. So, for the people who are interested in the history of the agriculture technology, there are number of museums are there. So, which have preserved that the old technology and improved technologies are there. It means a wooden plow also placed in the museums and the iron plow also placed in the museum. So, this shows that how the agriculture technology transfers or grows from year by year and generation to generation. Now, we will see the implements, appliances, processes and products. At the last 20 years and 30 years back, we have more improved in this era, in these years. It means we have improved one by 1 year, and it's just happened because of the agriculture universities, research centers develop the good researches. It has transferred to the extension personnel, and again extension personnel through the Atma Agriculture Technology Management Agency, through the KVK, through the Farmer Field School. These are the institutions are playing the different activities with the farmers, and these technology given to the farmer on their field, on their site locations. And how the farmers are very satisfied with the technology, they are again given the good feedback and develop the good behavior or attitude about the technology. So, it always help us to do this well. Next, we have to really given a more concentration on the what are the activities regularly conducted by the ICAR. So, as we have seen, the ICAR means Indian Council of Agriculture Research. It has been this organization given the regular instructions to the universities, and state agriculture universities follows that instructions, the different activities and demonstrations and different machineries which has been developed with the different universities and research institutions. These has been rehearsed or collected in the ad hoc projects, and collectively the region wise project has been transferred to the each region and check the utilization and benefits of that technology in the other institutions and other regions. So, this gives assurance to our farmers or our researchers that particular technology is given good returns, good production, good benefits in the particular region because it has developed with the same and utilized at the same. So, this utilization and sometimes some technologies are very beneficial with the both regions. So, these ad hoc projects are transferring their knowledge to every region, north to south, south to east and west. So, these ICAR has conducting these different activities at the level of the researchers. So, at the level of extension, what the programs they have handled? See, Center of Agriculture Technology Assessment Center is there at the ICAR New Delhi, and that CAT means CAT means Center of Agriculture Technology Assessment and Transfer. This institution mainly follows these activities. First one is the development of models, approaches of TOT, likewise the intensive cultivation scheme. So, with the intensive cultivation, what the different activities or different crops we can involve at the intensive level, that cultivation scheme they have developed. National demonstration they are conducting, projects, national research projects are conducting. This is the type of the transfer of technology from the researchers to the different institutions and extension workers to the farmers. So, the operational research projects, seed village scheme is there. This is also one type of the TOT program. Minimum programs means with that the small marginal farmers development programs are there. Next one, the integrated whole village development approach. With that the whole village is concluding in the one scheme and different schemes are given to the one village for the development of the betterment of the village. Next, single window system means as the farmers require the different documents for the different schemes, at the time they will get the all information with the this single window system, and it will get the beneficial to the farmers that with the same window, with the same institution, they will receive the all documents and they can apply for the different schemes with the same single window system. Next one, the farmer to farmer quality seed production program. So, this is also one TOT program is there, means farmer to farmer they are improvise their quality seeds and they are taking the production at their own field. Next one, the national extension programs, this is also one TOT program is there. Mass media initiative for farmers capacity building. So, as we know the different videos are coming out with the ICAR institutes, with the universities to improvise the farmers education, to improvise the farmers technology. If you see in the Pusa Krishi Mela is organized at the Pusa, New Delhi. So, they have produced the videos also. So, who are a long way from the Delhi, that farmers also can visit to the websites and that they can watch any time what happened at that villages, what happened at that Krishi Mela was. So, these small videos they have posted, and every on the websites of the research institutions, universities, they have posted this technology on the websites. Besides, they have prepared the YouTube channels also. So, these are the medias are there which they can prepare and send their documents or videos for the benefits of the farmers. Next one, the Krishi Melavas and exhibitions, these are also a TOT programs from the ICAR, and the ICAR has given the guidelines about these all programs to handle at the every region and every state. So, this is about the transfer of technology, about the agriculture. So, as we have know, this is our course, that is the extension methodologies for transfer of technology. So, if you see the national demonstration is there, projects are there. So, every time here required the extension methods to prepare, how to prepare the demonstration, how to do work with the projects, how to collect the data. So, data collection, that is also one method. If you want to talk with the farmers, that is the small group discussion and large group discussions are there. If you organize the exhibition, it means that thousands of people will come and exhibit their whatever the technology they have utilized or what the other companies have put there in stalls, and they can visit and get the good knowledge. So, these are the TOT programs are available for the farmers on the live model also, and at the research teams national national demonstrations also. Next one, some national institutes are also there who are developing their NGOs and they are performing the activities for the farming. Some CSR activities from the companies are also running for the farmers development and village development. They are starting to adopt the villages and develop the good activities for the development of the village. So, this is also our role, that for the better transfer of technology we use the extension methods, and what the extension methods we have to learn in this course in the next chapters. So, here we have fulfilled the transfer of technology, and as you know the ICAR, KVK, then Atma Agriculture Technology Management Agencies are there. So, these state agriculture universities are there, state agriculture department is there. So, these institutions are more helpful to reach to the farmers, and in their departments, in their institutions, extension workers are taking the responsibility, and these are people are the responsible to grasp the good knowledge, and whatever the problems are there, they can connect to the farmer, to the other subject matter specialist with their own level. So, this way the extension work happens at the every step. So, the researchers given the technology to the extension transfers this technology by using the good method, by using the good methodologies. Okay. So, where it is the needed group discussion, they can organize the group discussion. Where it is the home visit is very needed, they can develop the good home visit at the farmers, personally visit them. If the millions of people they want to meet at the same time or give the same message to the same time, they can post this message on the WhatsApp group. Now, the new era is there. So, the WhatsApp groups are there, Facebook groups are there. So, this way the farmers are coming near to everyone, and this is the best methods are we have to use, and government is also initiating to us that utilize it and reach to the farmer with the good content, good message and right message to the farmers. And here we can really progress with our TOT program. As you see, the technology transfer means the persuasive and paternalistic. Means what? This paradigm is started with the colonial time in the 1970s and 1980s. So, when the training and visit system has initiated, means technology transfer is always done with the training and visit system. So, it was established in the Asia. So, technology transfer involves the top down approach to the delivers the specific recommendations for the farmers about the practices which they have to adopt. So, among these era, under the training and visit system, this technology transfers has been started. So, it is also a persuasive, we have to take the persuasion from the farmers, and some patterns are there, some approaches are there, we have to apply it for the technology and give to the farmers. So, the next ways of the transfer of technology, here it is the very important is there. So, the extension theory including the aims, purposes and the communication in extension. So, the what are the purposes are there? That purposes means sometimes extension worker assumes that, or they collected the data, or the extension departments, state agriculture department has given the data to them and given this technology and says that you have to give this technology to the farmer. For example, use of the Atul Jhela. So, the use of Atul Jhela, Nutan Jhela, most probably these utilization in the orchards of the fruits production. So, these fruit production orchards, the purpose of the use of the Atul Jhela, Nutan Jhela is for the fruits and vegetable cutting and collection with the same Jhela. So, what is the purpose of this technology? What is the aim of the technology? How it can be reached to the farmer? That is the most important. Next, the social change including adoption and diffusion of innovations, modernization of peasant farming. Peasant farming means what? The recurrent farming is there, means recent farmings are there. At that time we have to change the society with the new adoption of the technology, and the new innovations are there, modernization in there in the technology that should be adopted by the farmers and the society. So, this way we can change them. Next one, the planning of the given program and evaluation of the program is always help to the transfer of technology. At the time of planning and organization, we have to plan as per the recommendation and interest and needs of the farmers, but the evaluation of the program is very must from the other or third party evaluation. How it helpful to us? The third party or other people will evaluate our program very well, and true information will given to us, really the technology reaches to the farmer or not. So, as the planning is very important, the evaluation of the program if we done, then the good technology transfer we can happen for the next program also. And here the very next, that is the changes in the extension organization and administration, that is also the different administration level we can get the more ideas and we can handle the program more. So, that also the technology transfer also develops. National extension programs, these are the regularly handling this type of activities at the farmer's doorstep. National Agricultural and Livestock Extension Program, NALEP and others, these are the also programs are there. Research extension linkages and technology transfer, these are the ways of the technology transfer. So, as the conclusive, we have to know that the ICR, next MCR, our agriculture universities, state agriculture departments, our Krushi Sahayak, then district level, taluka level and village level, these all different officers are there. They are getting the recommendations from the state agriculture department, state agriculture universities and national agriculture universities. So, what the research systems are there, research teams are there, they are preparing the good technology and they are handovering to the extension departments, and that extension departments are very responsible to reach to the every farmers and the getting the good feedback or whatever the feedback, a live feedback should be collected. As such, they have to hand over to the research team. So, if any lacunas, if any requirements of the farmer on their locations are there, they can fulfill with the good research, and this evaluation is very have to be done with the every extension worker after handovering anyone technology. So, here we have finished our technology transfer chapter. In the next chapter, we will see the extension program planning. Thank you.